Morrison, your life coach for the soul. And I'm here in Texas, in Bluebonnet country. And I want to welcome you to this beautiful day. The bluebonnets are a seasonal tradition here in Texas. It's also the state flower of Texas. And bluebonnets are beautiful. The only thing that's not beautiful when it's blue are your emotions. Hi, I'm Kathy Morrison, your certified life coach for the soul. How are you? I hope all is going well with you. And as I said a moment ago when I was visiting the Bluebonnet Trail, which is known for its annual Bluebonnet attraction, the bluebonnet is the state flower of Texas, and it's a very beautiful blue flower. And the only thing that's not beautiful when it's blue is you or me. And that also means that we can be blue from our emotional mindset or our emotional status. And so those type of emotions, I consider those to be deadly emotions because they kill our joy. And the reason they kill our joy is because when we're feeling blue or we are harboring some type of deadly emotions such as anger or bitterness and unforgiveness, it can definitely cause us to feel blue. And the way we rid ourselves of that type of miserable emotion or deadly emotion is to forgive those who have offended us, hurt us, or deeply wounded us, or deeply disappointed us. We must deal with that emotion in order to move past the hurt, past the pain, past whatever it is that's causing us to feel miserable or to feel blue. And the way we do that again is to forgive the person who hurt us or wounded us. And I know it's not easy. I know it's not our fault for being hurt. And even if that person doesn't do the responsible thing and apologize or ask for forgiveness, it's still our duty or in our best interest to forgive them in spite of it, in spite of whether they come to us to reconcile or to ask forgiveness. It's still our choice to forgive. That is the only way we can move on. That is the only way we can regain our state of joy or our state of happiness or contentment, and that is to forgive. And the reason it's best to forgive is because it releases us. It releases us from holding on to an emotion that can only bring further damage to our emotions. And we forgive by letting go, by not continuing to rehearse in our minds or in our hearts what happened or what they did to us. It's best to just let it go. And we can do that just by uh, focusing on the scripture that brings us encouragement, that helps us to realize that that person really owes us nothing. And if they never paid us by asking for forgiveness, we really have the duty to just forgive them in spite of themselves and in spite of what they've done. And again, that will bring healing to us internally, and it will give us relaxation to just be able to have a free heart. Taking the heavy load and the burden away from us, the energy that it takes to hold on to any kind of anger, it just robs us of peace. And we get rid of that anger by letting go, by forgiving that person. Because bitterness actually doesn't harm the other person, it only harms us. It prevents us from experiencing true peace and true joy. So let's start there today by forgiving those who have hurt us, whether it was a loved one, a spouse, a friend, a coworker, a neighbor. It doesn't matter. We have to forgive them and learn to move on so that we can be free, free to love. Because holding on to anger or bitterness it imprisons us because we're no longer free to express our love and our joy and happiness with those who we love, those who have not hurt us. We not only suffer, but others around us will suffer because they will see our hurt. And sometimes people who are hurt or harboring bitterness, they tend to lash out at others who are not responsible for the hurt that we feel or the pain we may be experiencing from a situation. So today, think about it. When that person comes to your mind, just think about it in a different way. Look at it as a learning experience, something that you will grow from, something that you will grow out of, something that will bring you maturity in an area that you may want to grow in. Use it for your good and not for your bad. And that way you will experience joy. And remember to move on for your best interest. It's for you. It's not for the other person. So thank you today for listening. I hope I said something that will help encourage you and motivate you to continue seeking your emotional wholeness and your emotional well-being. Thank you.